What's up guys, it's Lily, and today I thought it would be really cool if we went in and we checked out all the new updates on Maple Hospital, so let's just do that. Alright, so it seems that they gave us a key card of some sort. I don't really know what that does, so I'm just going to put that away for now. There's nothing really new, like right now that I see outside. All the bushes and the benches are the same. The outside area does look the same to me. We still have the gas station, of course. The crosswalk, the parking, the beach, the houses, all that. I don't think anything like outside of the hospital has changed, but we can look into that if it did. I do notice that there are traffic cones over here, and that might be a spoiler for something. Of course, we still have the pond over there. I don't really know. This might be like a spoiler of some sort. Let's check this out. Alright, so it looks like there are 2 up cones and 2 down cones. Well, 2 up cones and 1 down cone. And you can pick them up. And they're like, I think there might be new tools because I did hear that there's medication coming out in the game. My thing's lagging. Yeah, I think all the food and everything is the same. We might have to get the items from inside. So let's go check this out. The first thing I notice when I walk in is definitely the carpet and the planters. Those are new. I'm excited for that. It adds more of a realism tone. Of course, the entrance is the same. Of course, the plants, the walker, which is nice. The benches, which have been there, but the planters are new behind it. And these windows are also new. I do like them. Another walker. A bench. More plants. Then, of course, we have the top levels. And the water dispenser. Let's check out in here. So in here, we see the security room, which is nice. Of course, you have the security desk where you can go and monitor the rooms. A little cabinet. And the armory, which is very new. And of course, the security outfit. This is all really cool. I do like this room. It's better than having a separate room. I feel like this is more open now for role players who do want to be involved in a security role. That is nice. Alright, before we go down there, let's check out over here. So over here, they still have the check-ins and the new fish tank. I really like that because it adds more of a realism tone for kids. If you wanted to go do a children role play, that would be cool, really cool. I like that. Right, let's check out over here. Of course, the table is still the same. And they still have the chairs and the water dispenser and the elevator. The fire pit, which has always been there. Although the bench or the table or whatever you want to call it does look slightly moved over, which is nice. Gives you more room. Let's check out the daycare maybe. Alright, so in here it does look the same, I think. This looks the same as it was. I don't think anything really changed beside that wallpaper on the top and that little baby changer, which is really cute. Yeah, the wallpaper seems to have changed, and the ventilator and the painting. And that table. I don't think that was there either. But it didn't change for the most part. Yeah, the outside area I do believe looks the same. I've not come out here a lot though, so I cannot be the one to judge that. I think the daycare does add a nice, role-playing style for the daycare servers. So that'll be fun. They have a more open space now. It's nice. I do like it. Alright. Let's go check out the staff break room. Wow, it has been divided into 3 sections. It used to just be 2 sections, but now it's 3. It's really cool. So over here, looks like we have utilities, microwaves and everything. A table, some chairs, a fridge, all that. Then, of course, you have the director's office, which has always been the same. There's nothing special about that. Yeah, that's really cool. I do like this. It adds more of a roleplay style. Wow, they added a locker room. I do like this. So that's a bench, which is new. I have not seen a lot of benches like that in the game. Then, of course, you have the supervisors, and then, of course, the job chart. Who can help? That's really cool. More lockers. Okay, so they must be divided into sections, like nurses and doctors. That's really cool. Oh, you can sit on the benches too. I do like that. All right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. The supply room, which is new. I've not seen a lot of this. Wow. Wow, this is really cool. So they have urine samples, gauze pads, crackers, lotion, orange juice, gloves, a mop. These are really cool. Blood samples, IV drips, yeah, lotion. Wow, this is really cool. I do really like this. Of course, towel dispensers, a bandage, cough drops, and a paltita hammer. Come for me if I'm saying that wrong. And an oxygen tank. That's cool. And the mop. Let's go check out over here. So the nurse's station does stay the same, but you can see a wait list, which is new, I think. And then, what's going on over here? Blood pressure cuff over there, which is new. What are these? The cat capsules? I don't really know what those do. I'll have to look into that more and make a video about what all these new tools do. If you guys want that, comment down below. Alright. Only samples allowed? Maybe we have to grab like a blood test or something? Maybe if I can go in my tools, if I can find it. Sample, or maybe blood, or tablets. Let's see these. No, they don't go in. But then we still have, wash up station. That's cool, that's cool. Maybe if I can go in here, get a blood test. I forget how to use these blood tests. Maybe I have to use them on other people. You know what I'm saying? So I'll get somebody else in here to try that out in my next video. Yeah, this is really cool though, the nurse's station. And of course, you have the height and weight. And the intake room, which is new. Wow, look at this. They had a cast, arm cast, and leg cast. Of course, the documenting cart, a TV screen, and the wash-up station, which is really cool. I do like this. And then, of course, you have the new exam bed, which is cool. It's giving a physician's office, which I really like. Nice, this is a cool room. Clear all my tools so you can get a better view of everything. Alright, and then of course the patient rooms are the same, except there's laundry on the floor. Oh, I need a janitor's closet to go in there. And of course the bathrooms are the same. Yeah, those are really cool. Of course your documenting cart. And the same old MRI room, which looks the same to me. Cool. Now, this is really cool. I'm excited for the maternity and nursery section. Wow, let's get a look at this. I know that they had it before, but then they got rid of it. I think this was like 1 years back, about. This is really cool, like the long hallway. I like that. The documenting chart. Wow, and then they have oh, that's giving the American Heart Association label. I like that. Then they have the welcome to the department, which that's welcoming. I like that. Supply room again. That's really cool. Orange juice, crackers, swab tabs, urine samples, blood samples, lotion, cough drops, all that. We're not gonna go in there just yet. And they have the little baby carts, which I like. They're cute. Baby bottle. It's all really cute. Oxygen tank. Oh, a labor room. Okay, let's check this out. Alright, so it has a sink for wash up and sterilized gear. That's really cool. Yeah, I like that. Surgical tray, documenting chart, TV, nightstand, bed, IV drips, and that's a vital monitor. Little baby trays. I don't really know what these are called. I'm not really into, all that. I'm more of a trauma general. Alright. Oh, and then they have the water birth, which I knew they had like tubs in the old one, but it was in a separate room. These are really nice. They have that, which is new. I really do like this. It's like its whole separate room. Then, of course, the dad and the mom can sit there. That's really cool. Nice job with this, Maple Hospital. Alright, let's go check out our next room. I think, oh, look they have a nurse's station, which I do like. I like this pink theme going on here, but I do wish there was a little more blue. Alright, in here we have the same exact thing, it looks like. Just different layout. And here, little blue butterflies, that's cute. And then towels, of course. The postpartum room. So after a mom delivers a baby, they typically send them into a postpartum room, which is where the mom can rest and heal while the baby can stay with the mom or dad, just to like bond, It's really sweet. Family and friends can visit. It's nice. They have a bookshelf, that is nice storage. And then a bathroom. Oh, didn't mean to sit on that. Wash hands, all this. This is cute. It'll make a nice role-playing setting. Then a documenting tray and another postpartum room. Bookshelf again. This one is the same, just different layout. Wow, I like these, Maple Hospital. You did a very good job. Then they have, okay, let's do this. The baby nursery, or you can call it the NICU, which I would like to call it the NICU. Come on, guys. Alright, so in here, it looks like you have your laundry, hamper, some towels, and a little baby station, which is really cute. Then, of course, you have your wash-up station, where you can use PPE gear, gloves, masks, all that. It's cute. Oh my god, this is really cute. Okay, so of course they have the little baby trays. I really don't know what these are called. Then a documenting tray. A little middle table, so you can document the babies, like health and how they're growing. That's cute. I like all the drawers on there. Then we have a little chair so mom and dad can sit down, bond with the baby if they have an illness. Then a documenting tray. A little baby carry. I like these. They are more separated out from one another, and they have little drawers. So let's say you were role playing and you were like, okay, well I have to check on baby B. Well, baby B is over here. It gives you more space so two people can be in the same section at once. It's cute. It gives you more of a layout. Oh my god, they have these otoscopes. These are really cool. These are used to look inside of your ears and your mouth. At the same time, they have a blood pressure cuff and a thermometer, which is really cool. I wish the blood pressure cuff had a stethoscope to the side of it. Those usually come together, but that's okay. People usually wear them. I'm wearing one right now when they're role playing as a medical, Okay, and then, of course, the supply storage. Yeah, this is nice. I really like this. Okay, over here, you have the hallway, which is where family and friends can sit out, wait for mom to deliver the baby. Right. Then you have a vending machine, TV, coffee station, a sign. That's cool. Okay, and then you have a transportation bed, an IV drip, monitors, and a wheelchair. I like all this. This is really nice, Maple Hospital. Thank you for bringing this back. This will come to good use in role playing. Alright, so we went in here, the locker room. The ultrasound room is the same, the x-ray is the same. Oh, they added crutches, which is so cool, so you don't have to use the one in the avatar anymore. You can use them now. That'll be really cool. Nice. This is my favorite section. So, of course, you have the pharmacy, which always stays the same. Then you have the emergency rooms, and my favorite, the critical care department. I'm just going to say this now. The critical care department never gets used, so I always like to use that. Everything looks the same, just more of a glossy floor, which I do like. Alright, my emergency rooms look the same. And then we have the bathrooms, which, yeah, they look the same. Nothing really special about the bathrooms. And the please wash your hands sign, that's nice. Crash cart, of course, wheelchairs. The emergency waiting room is the same. Alright, let's go check out floor 2. It's gonna be wait, I did not check out is that a gift center? Or is that another nursery? Let's check it out. Oh, it's a gift shop. That is really cool. I do like that. That will add a more fun role-playing experience. Looks like they have flowers, chocolates, balloons, stuffed animals. This is just to go outside. Vending machine, everything that you would find in your typical gift shop. That's really cool. Nice job, Maple Hospital. I like that. Alright, now, I spend a lot of time in the surgical, rooms, like the operation room, so I'm excited to see what is up here. Whew, deep breath with me. Let's check this out. I'm nervous, but I know it's gonna be good, so can't wait. Oh my god, I already see it. Okay, I'm excited. I'm not gonna go ahead of myself. Wow, okay, whoa. Of course, you have your dental office. They couldn't get rid of that. Your doctor's office. What is this? A recovery room? The post-operation care unit? It's okay. It's not the best I've seen, but it's okay. Post-operation care unit again. I don't know what just went on. Yeah, this is really cool. I wish they had more monitors, more IV drips in there. Your post-operation, you're really trying to get better. That usually is with, IV fluids and monitoring and after operation. They have the weight and height. Wow, and then the ICU, intensive care unit. It's cool. They stayed the same, I think. Yeah, it looks like everything stayed the same. 1 and 2. Yep, they usually have 2 rooms. Nice. That's really cool. Alright. Now, I don't really know what this is. Post-operation care unit? No way. But I thought that was the post-operation care unit. Okay, well, that is giving more of a emergency, like Ellis, like medical center, like somewhere you would go if, like, you were, not a hospital, but, like, urgent care or something like that. That's what it's giving. I don't really like these. When you're post-operating, like, the one before downstairs, I'll insert a picture at the end of this video. It was a bit better. They were more separated. You had more monitors. Of course, you have the documenting charts. Alphabetical reading. Okay, and here you have another storage room. This is cool. I like these. Oh, and then you have a pharmacy? What? Okay. Look, you have all these different types of medications. If you guys want a video about how to use all these, I will get another person, whoever comments, and they will add me. And we can join in my private server, and we can, see how to use all these medications. And I will tell you what all these medications do to the human body and what are they used for. If you guys want that, comment down below, and I will pick one person. Then, of course, the pharmacy, viewing pending, and all of that. Alright, let's see my favorite part. Before we do this, let's get into our scrub outfit. We gotta fit the mood. Let me see here. Scrub suit. Of course, we have my scrub cap, all that. right. Whoa, I am so excited for this. Okay, the glossy floor is giving. Okay, then we have 3 operation rooms, it looks like, which is such an upgrade. Thank you, Maple Hospital. All right, let's get this started. Of course, we have to wash your hands for about 2 minutes, so I'll do it for 2 seconds. All right, let's see. Oh my God, look at all of this. Wow, let's go for everything individually. Okay, so first, it looks like we have a cabinet, surgical cabinet. That's really cool. I like that. Next, you have a surgical cart tray. And then, of course, you have your surgical tools, which you can set up, which I do like that. It's really cool. All right, over here, your IV drips and organ donation box, which is crazy. And little tray. Wow, that's really cool. Of course, your anesthesia set. And for all of you anesthesiologists, pro players out there, you get your own seat. So now you don't have to call a mod every time you want to sit down a little seat. You know what I'm talking about, the blue ones? Ventilation system, more trays, oxygen tank. Of course, you have your x-ray, scans, which can be used in surgery. If you're implanting, something, that'd be really cool. That's going to be a fun role play tool to use. I wonder if you can change that. I'm going to make a video of trying out all these different new medications and seeing if we can really experiment with these. So that'll be fun. Over here you have a new operation table. Let's see if I sit on it. Maybe it will change blue, because I know that happens in real life. These are they change blue and not really in real life, but they put them down to make them more sterile. It doesn't really happen here, which would be a cool thing if it did happen, but that is okay. All right, now let's see what it looks like with the surgical lights on and off. Okay, it's not the best lighting in the world. I did like the old lighting better. It was darker in there. That's okay. Document tray, sign. Wow, I really like that. Good job, Maple Hospital. Right, the same thing we have over here, I believe. Oh, look at this. They have small, medium, and large gloves, surgical gloves, which are really cool. All right. Nice. These are really cool. It looks like the same exact thing. Now the x-ray, all that. Wash your hands sign. This is really cool. Yeah, the same exact thing. All really cool. I like this. Let's see. Let's clear all this so we can have Veger view. Wow, I am very impressed. Thank you, Miss Maple Hospital. And of course, lockers and another sign, all that. Okay, let's change out of this so we can continue our. Oh, did not go through? That's weird. So we can continue our tour. Let's see if there's anything else on this floor. Oh, there's a fire. We're just gonna ignore that. It's ruining my tour. Oh, we have a laboratory, which makes sense. The pharmacy's right there. Yes, I will make a video testing out all of these. That'll be really cool. Yeah, so just comment down below, and I'll pick somebody's comment. Drop down your user, and yeah, why you want me to pick you. And of course, the Maple Cafe. Look at that lighting. That is so cool. I'll make a great roleplay tool. And then, of course, the flooring is different. The pharmacy, the seats. You have the surgery rooms. Okay, pre-operation. This is cool. It's better than it was before. Of course, now there are 2 beds because they're free operation units. Wow, I like this. This is really cool. IV drips, the documenting trays. Yeah, these are really cool. I like these. I like these a lot. Alright. over here, of course, you have the medical classrooms, which, well, what can I say? They're in the medical classroom. Let's go see upstairs, see if there's, anything. So it's a helipad. Wow, they added 2 helipads. That would be really cool for promos. Maybe, like, all your admins can stand on the other one. Everybody else stands maybe behind, over there, where I'm standing. That's cool. I like that. Let's go check out the basement. Wow, this definitely did change a lot. Of course, you have your biopsy rooms. Yeah, autopsy, same thing. The family consultation. I can never pronounce anything. The laundry room. So if you're a janitor, you can go in there. Yeah, the janitor room. Wow. Security. Oh my god, they added a prison? That is crazy. I really like that. Wow. Oh, so of course you need the key. Maybe I need that key that I got rid of earlier. I'll test that out in the other video that I'm making. Head of security. Those are really cool. Wow, we like these. Alright, what's back here? Server room. I just think someone jump out. Hurrah! Then over here you have the electrical room, the freezer room, which everybody puts everybody in for no reason. Wow, this is really cool. And of course over here you have, your exam rooms. So if I just claim a room right here, you can select a layout. So if I wanted to do, surgical room or physical therapy, mating room, ICU, I can pick all those. That's nice. I don't like that's in the basement though. Should have added another floor and put the roof on top. You know what I'm saying? Made it bigger. That's okay. Yeah, I really do like this update. I think that this is a really nice update, and it is going to make the, game better. It's going to add more of a, roleplay fanatic to the game, so then it'll make it more fun. I did see that they did not add any cars, but that's okay. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want to see more of this, please like and subscribe below. And don't forget to comment your users. Bye!